everyone, I'm Jessie Herman and I'm about to channel Vagrein for you. Today's topic is what's the easiest and most direct way to shift your lack beliefs in programming. This topic comes to us from a subscriber who asks, what is the easiest way to shift your normal programming into a new one? For example, if your normal is lack abusive relationships, making yourself small, not deserving good things in your life, etc., can you switch directly? I've been working since forever to change this, experience by experience, but it's so slow and my programming doesn't allow me even when my mind knows it's logically. I don't want to take the next 5 years to resolve this. Is there a faster and easier way that Vagrein recommends? So let's see what Vagrein has to say. Good now to you. It is our honor to be answering this question in this now moment, as it is a question that is very pertinent to the collective, and it is in our understanding that there are many of you who are facing this particular problem and that there is a solution that we can offer to accelerate your process in letting go of all of that which does not serve you. We do often talk about this topic in our transmissions, and it is pertinent to be creating this particular transmission so that you can find this particular instruction in one source. The fastest way to eliminate a lack belief is not so much to go after that lack belief and to try to instill its opposite, although that is the way that one would dismantle a belief or unravel a belief that they are holding that no longer serves them. The first thing that one can do or must do in order to change their belief systems is indeed to understand what it is that is the belief that no longer serves. You will know this by using your emotional guidance, by feeling into a thought and understanding if it does make you feel in a way that is negative or resonates in a lower vibration rather than its opposite, then it possibly is something you are ready to let go of through feeling the feelings, yes, and also through a controlled decision to change that belief to something that is more holistic for you. In other words, if you are holding on to the belief that you can only find relationships with people who are not suitable for you, then a much better frequency thought might be that your next relationship will be with someone who is suitable for you, or that you are in this moment now attracting that perfect partner towards you. When you are having a slowness of a manifestation of the changing of your belief system, many things are occurring at the same time, one of which is that you are looking at your results to see if the belief has been adhered to or changed or shifted. So this same example of someone looking for a new partner might get into another relationship thinking this is the next partner that is wonderful and their belief system has changed. And yet that relationship then manifests as something that is similar to the pattern in the past. That person would then go, oh, you see, I have not let go of the belief that people are bad or that I cannot find love because it has manifested again. But the more important belief that would need to be before the belief of I will find the next person that is appropriate for me could be adopted is the belief that you do have power to shift your beliefs. Because if you are waiting for the results to tell you whether or not you have shifted the belief, or you're waiting for some external circumstance and situation to tell you that you are free of a patterning of belief systems, then what you are actually saying is it is not within your pattern, or it is not within your power, that you can change those belief systems. Instead, what you are saying is that it is something that is grander than you. We will have you know that your belief systems, while programmed, while conditioned, are anyhow an aspect of you that has been serving you up until such point as it hasn't. And if there are many beliefs that you are wanting to change that you are aware of, perhaps you are not aware of the belief that controls them all. And that is the belief that you can shift your beliefs. Many people do think that it is an arduous task. Many people do think that it does take 5 or 10 or 15 or a lifetime to change your belief systems. But we are here to tell you that you did not come to this planet in order to improve yourself, to fix yourself, to heal yourself, to remedy something that occurred to you between the ages of 0 and 18 years old. Instead, you came here to be the divine and inspired creators that you are, those who can create their own reality. As long as you are holding on to any idea that your past can influence your future, you will not be able to easily let go of any beliefs that you have determined have no longer serving you. You are thinking of yourself as something that is not as optimized as it eventually will be if you can figure out the trick. Here is the trick. The trick is to, from this day forward, believe that you are 100% capable of modifying those lack beliefs. You are 100% capable of changing them, shifting them at the snap of your fingers. You do not need to spend 10 years. You do not need to find a system. You do not need to work on it or watch your triggers or raise your vibration or alter your frequency. You can simply decide from this day forward that the belief that you cannot change your beliefs, is no longer appropriate for you. Then, when evidence arises that you are not able to shift your beliefs or that you have not yet, let us go back to our friend with the partnership. They have snapped their fingers and said, I am able to change my belief system. And yet, there is still this manifest bad relationship, or what they are perceiving of as bad relationship. And so they have an option in that moment. They can say, well, look at that. I didn't change my beliefs after all, and I've manifested the same thing. Or they can answer the question that the universe is proposing to them in that now moment. And the answer to that question is yes. The question, what is it? Is, are you certain that you would like to change this belief? Because if you are certain that you are changing the belief that you cannot change your beliefs, then when you see evidence of something being different to that new belief, your simple response is, I am certain that this is not serving me. I am certain that this is not a question of a patterning or a failure on my part, but simply old energy that is finishing its course of playing out. And each time you are presented with that question from the universe, and we warn you, or we advise you, or we would give you notice that you will have challenges, you will have contrast, you will have catalyst when you are making a decision that is this bold. If in each catalyst and condition you are saying, yes, I am this new being who does have control over my reality, and anything that manifests in my reality in this now is from that old energy, which does no longer apply to me. Therefore, I will have that patience, I will have that faith, I will have that virtue of simply staying in my new state of being. You can be someone who knows that as soon as you have identified a belief that does not serve you any longer, that you can allow it to transverse your system and be let go of permanently. It is a question of shifting into the new reality at each moment. So do not take your point of reference from what manifests for you any longer, and only allow yourself to see that new version of yourself. What would someone who knows that they are the controller and shifter of their belief system do when the new disappointing relationship presents itself to them? They will simply say, well, I will change that belief. This is the last disappointing relationship that is coming towards me. And they will hold fast to that. As you take on this new belief that your beliefs are easy to change, you will notice that there will be much catalyst or invitations to cement your belief in it. If you continue to do so, if you continue to have that faith and patience, you will find that the catalysts will taper out and they will no longer be in your field. At such point, you can then look at each and every belief that comes up for you and shift it with quite a lot of ease. This is a shortcut, and we do understand that resistance may come up. You may be thinking to yourself, this Vagrein character is not living in reality, and we are not. We admit that. But neither are you. It is an illusion that logic needs to be in place. It is illusions that there is cause and effect. And they are illusions that you are creating with your own perception. So, shifting your perception to that of one who knows that it is simple to change beliefs is a fast track to being able to change whatever beliefs that are in your field. And if the statement, it is simple to change beliefs, feels better to you than it is difficult and arduous to change beliefs, then that is the statement that is more in alignment with your higher self, even if some level of resistance is appearing for you. It is okay, there is resistance. It is okay if you are practicing with this. But we do say that the continued understanding that it does require you to no longer believe that this is difficult without beating yourself up if there are challenges, without saying to yourself, I am no good at this if there are challenges. You are fantastic and you're exactly where you need to be. Even if you cannot listen to the words we are saying, we have no fear, as we know that the universe is directing your hips and your shoulders in the direction of this truth anyway. Even if you are failing, or what you perceive of as failing, we do not see failure. In your desire to shift your belief system to start at the top of the pyramid, then the universe will present you with opportunities, invitations to do so. And you always have your emotional guidance system that is telling you what is more in alignment and what is not. Whenever you are feeling negative about something, look to see if you can find the opposite of those statements. And then decide that whichever one feels better to you is the one that you will choose to be your new belief. And with that, we leave you with the light and the love of 1,000 suns. A 9-9. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into this. If you like this video, then please like this video. You can drop me a comment below to say hello, and I always respond to them. I'd also really love it if you'd consider subscribing to this channel, as it makes a huge difference in the reach towards other people who might really benefit from this transmission as well. And I will see you again here soon. Bye-bye.